Welcome everyone to the Freestyle Cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Greetings and salutations.
Okay, so in case you didn't know, usually on the 9th, 10th, and 11th, stuff goes on with YouTube where people do crazy stuff,
Yep.
either to make money or to troll. In this case, to troll.
Yeah.
People try to get videos in or different things in to try to get that money in before the YouTube thing closes out. We talked about this last month. So now it turns out today we got like about 5 or 6 new trolls out there
which are proving their intelligence left, right, and center.
Yeah, and I really don't care. Yes, I do suck at games.
Boy.
Thank you. Thank you for being Captain Obvious.
Let me call Mensa to see what the holdup on that person's application is.
The whole point, if you watch the freaking videos, is that I haven't been a gamer for like over a decade, and that I bought a system and I'm getting back into gaming. So when I record, you're not going to expect it to see me beat the entire game on the first sitting. You're expecting to see me die a million times. The whole point that it's genuine is that you're going to see how much I suck, and then you're going to see how much I get better, and then how much I'm going to be an expert. So it's the journey. It's the journey. Like, I uploaded Bloodborne the first time. I got my butt handed to me, and then I says, all right, this is embarrassing. You see me die enough. I ended the video. Now I felt, all right, you know what? I need to show a video where I am good at something. So I played Mortal Kombat. I beat it with Johnny Cage, and there you go. And that's the point. If you don't get it, is that I'm not good at games, and I'm trying to get better. So you're watching the journey. So you could say, wow, I watched him when he was sucking, when he tried to return as a gamer, and now he's great. And that's the point. You know, this is not scripted. This is not staged. I'm not going to delete the video unless I get copyrighted claimed or whatever, like I did with Need for Speed, Rivals. But the whole point is that, you know, you're going to watch. There's no editing. It's you see me either sucking or doing good.
You see it live, basically.
And how genuine is that? I mean, you don't have to watch it. But if you're bored and you want to watch 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever, that's fine. Watch it. Rather do that than watch one of those videos on, like, you know, needless videos that people watch half the times.
That's what I like when somebody shows a gameplay, even if the people playing are even in it. To me, if they're showing the gameplay of the walkthrough of it, and the person who's playing the walkthrough, the person dies a couple of times, to me that's more enjoyable than watching them play all the way through and go, "Oh, you didn't die once."
I mean, we like to watch that too. We watch
get defeated once or twice and use up a life. To me, that's more enjoyable.
We like to watch, of course, the professionals too. That just like how the hell they do that, they're speeding through it. But this is more genuine, I think, because you get to see me develop as a second, you know, as a gamer again. And again, back in the day, I was a gamer. So it's taking, you know, and listen, guys, I'm not doing videos 24/7. I mean, I do work. So like, you're seeing it whenever I can scrounge it out, you know. So don't expect to see it every single day. But I mean, that's it. That's the point. So. I do suck. So you're Captain Obvious, really. I mean,
boy.
You really have a PhD, and you really have a freaking diploma and
here I
college education to see that I suck at games.
Participating at work. Sorry.
So again, thank you for being obvious about it. And I tried to have a dialogue with the person while I'm playing the game, giving them a shout or anything. I don't know they're a troll until I check my troll files.
Yeah.
But you know, they don't want to answer. So then they got defeated already because they're not answering. And then they go in after you, Scott. And I'm like, well, that's interesting how they just picked me or you out of everybody in the cast. Meaning that it's someone we know.
Yeah.
So, you know, let's narrow it down to 3 people. Like, really?
Yeah.
Whatever.
We've got it down to 3 people.
Wow, man.
And boy.
How you doing in that chat, boy, huh? That's like, seriously. Aha! All right. So anyway, that was that. So besides that nonsense, yes, I got another game. Who cares? Too bad. I said I wasn't going to get any other games, but you know what? There's a reason. But anyway, you know what? So it's my 15th game in like what, 2 weeks or whatever. Who cares? Who cares? You know what? So there's that. Another one's coming. But anyway, let's talk about box office because I do want to cover The Quiet Place for Monday box office. We have now 75 million, okay? And it's number one for worldwide. Ready Player One is number two, 395 million. I'm just going through this quick.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. We have Blockers is number three.
What's Blockers?
Blockers is, you see the picture of the bird, meaning the blocker.
Okay.
So like the teens are gonna have sex for the first time, and the parents find out that they have a sex pact, and they try to blank block them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, that's the whole part. The kids say it as a title. That is 32 million in number three movie. And then number four movie is Black Panther, which right now stands at an even 1,300,000,000. It's almost at 1,301,000,000. So doing well. We can only hope it beats Avatar, please, for domestic numbers. Please, everybody go.
The Black Panther beats Avatar Black and Blue.
Yeah. Tyler Perry's number 5 with 32 million. And then Island of Dogs. We're just skipping around.
Yeah.
Island of Dogs, 17 million.
It's weird how they made that one.
Yeah. Jay talked about I Can Only Imagine, which this movie did come out of nowhere, and made almost 70 million, literally out of nowhere. So it's a religious movie, faith movie, so Christian movie. So that's doing extremely well. Pacific Rim is 267 million. So there is that stuff. And Tomb Raider is doing well also.
Which I gotta watch again.
Yeah. So we had the hey Vaughn, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
We're just doing a freestyle cast.
Okay.
Just covering just about anything. So I was just talking about me playing games and letting everybody know. Obviously, this is a new journey. I'm trying to be a gamer. I'm gonna get killed. In the games. I'm gonna suck. You're not gonna see edits of me being perfect.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole point. How genuine it is. That yes, when someone says you suck, I do. That's why I'm trying to just get back into it. So, I had my butt handed to me in Bloodborne. I know that was super hard before I bought it. My kids told me I bought it anyway. So you know what? We'll see how that goes. And yes, I had some issues with. I got copyrighted claims with Need for Speed Rivals video.
Oh, right. Yeah. They have to be careful with that.
Now, what is that? The music in there?
It's
Probably.
the music. It's the music copyright, yeah.
Yeah, because I got knocked for music about a few years ago.
A lot of people who does Let's Plays censor the music.
So, in other words, when you're playing, you could be playing somebody that's playing like copyrighted music, and that's how you get flagged?
Yeah, you can get flagged on music.
So in other words, could I mute that?
You can mute it.
Yeah, you should be able to.
That's what a lot of Let's Players do. They actually mute the music.
So I can mute it and it won't get flagged?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I liked that video too. It was cool. But I should have just, instead of deleting it, I should have just muted the whole damn. Well, not that I would have muted me. All right. So yeah. I'm also getting used to the microphone talking while I'm playing.
Mm-hmm.
Not an expert with that, okay? Just starting out, so that's going to take some time for me to get used to with that. So I've been playing the old stuff as well as the new stuff. I'm playing Dig Dug. I'm trying to get all the trophies for that, PS4, as well as like playing more combat. I just beat it with John Cage in the towers. I already beat the story mode already. I'm happy about that. So I'm really good at Mortal Kombat XL. Not really, really good because I'm starting out. I'm sure, Vaughn, you could beat me in that game. Because you've been playing a lot longer than I have, I guess. So we talked about the box office. Now, did you see the Meg trailer, Vaughn?
No.
With the shark? Okay. That video is doing well of ours. We put the trailer in the description. That looks to be interesting. We also had, being that there's a freestyle cast, we could talk about everything. And Facebook had the thing with Congress today.
Oh yeah, he went to try to defend his rat tail of silly information. which they said, I looked into it and they said it's a thing. I forgot what the name of this thing was. Hold on. I can look it up. But apparently, a lot of people who had this. Hello?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay, cool, cool.
I'm letting you talk. I'm listening.
Okay, a lot of people who let's see, yeah, there we go. Who had this little thing on Facebook, and I'm finna bring it up. It's hold on, give me 1 second.
Wasn't it somebody in his organization that leaked it or something, and then he got in trouble for it, and he didn't know they were doing it or something? Or
It's an app that they use to hack information.
okay.
Okay, so this app was This Is Your Digital Life. And this was removed from their platform in 2015. But here's the thing. If you had some of your friends use it, they use that to get your information.
Oh yeah, I think I commented about that on DeFranco once. It says,
So why isn't the app getting in trouble?
Well, because it's already been removed.
Yeah.
This was a platform in 2015.
Okay.
you could use their phone number or their name basically.
So it wasn't basically
find this
Facebook
information out.
directly?
It was not Facebook directly, but it was Facebook because the timeline and stuff would have went to them through that app.
Okay.
But if they post anything from your timeline, then that was added to their little trifling thing.
Oh.
Yeah. So
that was interesting from what I seen of it. I mean, I seen the guy call him out basically saying Facebook's a monopoly because there's nobody like Facebook.
Yeah.
And in a way there isn't. There isn't anybody that listen, regardless of even if people don't like Facebook, everybody uses Facebook like everybody uses the bathroom. Okay?
Yeah.
Or
there is no
MySpace.
There's no alternative to like a toilet, so there's no alternative to Facebook. There isn't a different type of Facebook out there. Yes, you could tweet. Yes, you could, be on Twitch and Google and all these other different things, but you can't do everything that you could do on Facebook. And Facebook owns Instagram. Facebook owns all these other different things, so it is a monopoly.
Yeah, it is.
But it didn't mean to be a monopoly because there was nothing ever in its place to begin with. So it has a right to exist, but they really want something to come along to be competition. Now, some of the questions they were asking, like, they didn't know themselves. And to me, it's like the guy wanted him to mention the competition, meaning if you don't want to go on Facebook, go on that. Now, that didn't make any sense because why would you want to do that?
Yeah.
And then another guy tried to trick him and say, what hotel are you at? What this were you at? Well, you wouldn't like to have it done, so you did to everybody else. So it's like, but I just didn't like some of the questioning because I think they really didn't have a handle on what went wrong. And they made Congress look bad.
If they would have had really researched, they should have asked them about This Is Your Digital Life. Why did you let this app? Yeah. Why did y'all use this app to get information to this Cambridge, whatever the hell they want to call themselves, organization? That to me would be a more legit question. Like, why did you do it for profit? Did you do it for some backdoor thing? Because that really is a serious breach. Because anything that came up on there, no matter how mundane it was, went through this app because it was tracking your whole profile, basically.
Because I even said on whichever YouTuber shows us, and you were allowing this was being allowed right off the bat because why? Because basically, in my opinion, I made this comment. This could lead to another whatever that little gal's name from My Sister Sam. She was tracked down and killed from her DMV stuff, and they stopped that. And I said this is basically equivalency of having another one of those happening.
Basically, what they need to do is they need to have a commission or they need to have an organization called the Internet Safeguard Commission. And basically, any time that Facebook comes across an app that's doing illegal activities and they know about it, they should report it to that commission, right? So that way there's a list of all these things that are doing shady stuff. So when the time comes and the FBI has to step in there or any of the law enforcement, they say, oh, they're on the top 10 or top 20 of the Internet Safeguard Commission. We need to take care of this, okay? So Facebook has responsibility to basically, well, Congress has a responsibility, like our government needs to create an Internet Safeguard Commission. Yeah. Then we need to have everybody fall in line, like Twitter, Google, everybody. Anytime there is an app or some organization that they see that they're dealing with that's doing shady things that they believe, you report it to this agency and then they investigate, okay? As far as Facebook goes, I love Facebook, but Facebook has problems. And the main problems that nobody really touched upon, well, they did a little bit. And that being that, why does it take, we're trying to get these horrible images down, and it's not coming off in 24 hours, which he really didn't have an answer for. And we've had that situation, me and Scott and others, that people have taken our images, put stuff up there, and it's taken way more than 24 hours to get that stuff down. Okay?
Or the fact that they are using pictures to exploit, like the pictures of this poor little child that unfortunately was born without legs or arms, and saying that he had a rough birthday, and exploiting these innocent people for likes. Like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, there needs to be a process that if you see this and they're exploited, then you can report them and it gets taken down immediately, because who the hell wants their family member going through that? They should not have a right to other people's, photos like that and exploiting this person for rights.
Yeah. They need to get rid of the fake Facebook accounts. They need to get rid of the bully accounts. They need to do something better where people cannot steal your image. Like maybe put something in the image. Maybe that's the size of a dot or a marker.
It's a watermark.
Like some type of watermark that's very small, that's not detectable, that anytime a person uses that picture, they're a fake image. Like if it's not, they can't, verify. Because I think a lot of people they make it so easy for people to steal images from Facebook, and they need to basically have a way to combat that. They need to do that. Facebook is horrible about bullying because people use Facebook to bully people, to kill people, to track people, to find people, check-ins, whatever. And Facebook needs to protect its people if they expect to make, if they're really servicing the people and they're really trying to protect the people, they need to help the people. And I don't think that I think Facebook has gotten so huge, like every company does, and they lose track of who they're representing, and it's all about money, money, money.
Because they started off to be just simply college kids, to be able to go, hey, look what we're doing at this college or that college, and then it expanded like wildfire.
And I think the problem is that, any company gets too big, and then they lose track of their original plan and their original thing, and they just want to make the money, and then they're in front of Congress. And the thing is that he needs to stay, because he's the only one that could probably figure it out to fix this, because he created it. So you can't have the creator be eliminated from Facebook because they don't know what they're doing. I mean, I'm saying they could know what they're doing, but he knows in the ins and out of Facebook. So he needs to remain, first of all. And he needs to do something that's going to eliminate the fake accounts, the bullying, the apps, everything on a huge scale. And that thing that a person signs that they showed a stack, you eliminate that. What you do is, instead of one big document that's like 1,000 pages, you have, and it might be tedious, but you have a document for every single freaking thing. You have a document for uploading photos. One page. You have a document for your personal information. One page. Basically, you'll be signing pages, but individually, where you don't get confused. Like, you'll be able to see a page for every single thing. For pages, like when you create a page, what's the legalities of creating a page, or a false page, or a false product, or false name? But to have a thing of 1,000 pages, nobody reads that. So that's what it needs to be. It needs to be one page per thing. And if there's 100 different things you can do on Facebook, there's 100 separate page, like a page split separately. That's the way to make it easy. Also, Congress, they need to be up with technology. They made comments that these people have VCRs, that they don't even have, like they don't know what's going on. One senator's trying to push her own bill and agenda, using this as a platform with Facebook teaming up for her thing. Didn't go after him, really. They should all go after him. Congress of Republicans and Democrats. And I don't care that he's a Democrat, right? Like the fact that like the people that are Democrats are going easy on him maybe because he's a Democrat and because he's against Trump, that's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
You know, forget about your party and just listen. You know, he's there to be grilled, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not supposed to be an easy experience. Grill the shit out of him, you know? And then if he comes out squeaky clean, that's fantastic. But you know what? You're there to ask him questions and figure out answers, and they're asking the stupidest questions right now.
Yeah.
What they need to do is they need to have Congress have guests of Congress in this forum, right? Where they get the smartest people of different platforms, right? Let's just say with YouTube, right?
Right.
You ask Philip DeFranco, which I'm a big fan of Philip DeFranco on YouTube. You ask him, you give him the forum to ask for 5 minutes or 10 minutes questions that people of our age want to ask on behalf of Congress. You know? Philip DeFranco or someone else in a different platform. And then that way, if Congress is not inclined to know the technology, these people are. So they're assisting.
They've been in it for so
they're serving their country by assisting Congress in this thing. You could have a guest of Congress come in there. If they don't know what to ask them, you get these people in there and you ask them. And there's nothing, it should be nothing wrong with that. In fact, just have Congress do it without, and the thing is, they don't know what's going on. So you bring people in.
Yeah.
And so what if maybe there's a Congress ambassador where maybe you need to create a title, you know?
Yeah, YouTube ambassador, which is
a YouTube ambassador, a Twitch ambassador, whatever.
And they can hold it for, let's say, 3 years or 4 years.
Yeah, do a 4-year term.
But you know what? Maybe
there's no chance for re-election. There's just, you go in there, you serve your 4 years, and then the next person comes.
Well, no, I don't see it as that, because here's the thing, right? You know, it doesn't need to be something like that, like, because then these people won't do it. It could be a thing where, as each thing happens, you have a set amount of people from YouTube that you could use. All right, like say 5 or 10, like say Casey Neistat and Philip Franco, whatever, right? You have a set amount of people that people trust they could use, right? And each time, you know, they could be paid as a government to like ask the questions just for that week. Because let's not make it a term thing, because then people won't do it. People are busy building their brand. They don't need to be stuck doing that, you know? So let's just make it like a work for hire temporary thing, you know? Have someone come in there, ask the questions, and they're out. That's all. And they would love it too, because they'll be able to put it on their channel too. Like that would be the trade-off too. Besides, they could put their stuff on their channel and, you know, monetize it, whatever, you know? But yeah, there definitely needs to be changes done. There definitely needs to be tons of laws with the internet where, again, we want where, you know, freedom of like doing stuff when you want on the internet, but at the same time, you got to stop the bullying. You got to stop the evil.
Yeah, exactly. You have to. It has to be some regulations, because you can't have the way Facebook is going. I mean, it's getting out of control.
Right. So that's our cast. And now we're going to go back into what we really want to talk about too, is Doctor Who. So, all right, guys, take care. Bye for now.
Bye.